Hi everyone, and welcome to this edition of Comet Conversation. And we are joined on today's program by Andrew Gibson, principal at Amherst Junior High School, and Amanda Sears, who is our technology integration specialist here with the Amherst schools. And today's program centers around the Amherst Junior High School Creative Learning Center. And first of all, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us today.
Thank you for having us.
I know that this space it just opened here 5 or 6 weeks ago, and we have a similar space that we've been utilizing here at the high school over the last couple of years. And I want to talk a little bit about the Creative Learning Center at the junior high school and how that space is being utilized on a day-in, day-out basis.
Yeah, well, as you and I have talked about, Steve, we're so blessed to have that space and have the support of the community and the foundation and the board to give us the opportunity to have a space like that. And so far, early in the school year, teachers have done a nice job of using the space, helping the students acclimate to the different spaces. We have a lot of similar spaces to Steele, and then some unique spaces that are AJH's own. So we've got some teachers coming down, and they're just creating regular lessons, helping the kids settle in, and then other teachers are coming in, diving right into the technology, and creating some really engaging lessons for our students.
Well, and as you mentioned, this is such an exciting space, similar to the space we have here at the high school, and of course made possible by the Amherst Schools Educational Foundation. Provided $200,000 towards the high school space, and they provided $120,000 toward the junior high space, and of course without their support these projects wouldn't have been possible. But there are some differences, some similarities and some differences between the high school space and the junior high space. Amanda, can you talk a little bit about some of those similarities and differences?
I think there's a lot more similarities than differences. When you first walk into both spaces, you'll automatically see that the color schemes are different. The color scheme at the high school, I think, is geared more towards a collegiate color scheme, more of a professional business look. But when you go into the junior high, it's more brighter colors, and that gears it towards a more fun atmosphere for the younger kids.
Now, why is this space at the junior high school, let's talk specifically about the junior high, why is it so important to the teaching learning process here in education in 2018?
Yeah, I think that the space does a nice job of mimicking what our students are going to see when they go out into the real world, when they finish high school, finish college, and start to take new jobs. And one of the things that we want to do is expose them to those types of spaces and learning environments. They're more collaborative. There's definitely more teamwork going on in the classroom setting, more technology than we're used to in the classroom setting, and I think that it's really important to prepare our kids. I mean, that's our goal, is to prepare our kids to be, the best possible citizens that we can here at Amherst. And we've got great kids, so now we need to use resources like our Creative Learning Center, like the Clever Touch, different pieces of technology that we have in there to make sure that when they leave here, they are dynamic people out in the real world.
Amanda, how about from your perspective? Again, you have an opportunity to work in both the high school space as well as the junior high space. From your perspective, why are these spaces so important to that teaching learning process?
As soon as any age group walks into any of those spaces, because we've had kindergarten all the way up through 12th grade in the high school space, it's just a different type of learning. It's an active learning, and the kids just light up when they walk into those spaces. The energy just seems to grow in there, and I think it's really important for us to make sure we're building active learning and that they enjoy where they're learning.
We are so incredibly blessed to have these two spaces, as we mentioned before, made possible by the foundation. But we are actually one of the only school districts, I believe, on the west side of Cleveland that has a space like this at the junior high as well as the high school. And I just want to thank you both for your work and making these projects a reality, and certainly keep us posted as we move throughout the school year.
Absolutely, thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you again to you, our viewing audience, for your support and ongoing support of the Amherst schools and our educational and extracurricular programs. At any time, if you ever have any questions, please don't hesitate to give me a call at the board office. That number is 440-988-4406. Thank you again, and go Comets!